I want you to clench your fist, hard, hold it for a second. Feel that tension? That burning, that fatigue starting to build? Now imagine doing that, without stopping, over 100,000 times a day, for 80, 90, or even 100 years. That is your heart. But why doesn't it get tired? Why doesn't it get sore like your bicep does after a workout? Welcome to Levitas. This incredible, tireless muscle is the most unique masterpiece of biological engineering. But how is it designed to be so resilient? What does it eat to keep going 24/7? We're going to explore all of that today. But first, I have a question for you. What's one positive change you've made for your heart health recently? Let me know in the comments, and as you're heading there, please give the video a like. It's the #1 way you can support the channel. Secret number 1. So, the first thing to understand is that your heart muscle isn't like your other muscles. You have skeletal muscle, like in your arms and legs, which you control voluntarily. You have smooth muscle, in your intestines and blood vessels, that works automatically. And then, you have cardiac muscle. It's its own unique category. A bicep is made of long, parallel fibers. When you lift something, your brain recruits some of those fibers to do the job. You don't use the whole muscle at once. The heart is different. Its cells, called cardiac myocytes, are branched and connected by something truly special, intercalated discs. You can think of these discs as tiny, super strong junctions that lock all the heart cells together. They allow an electrical signal to pass from one cell to the next, instantly. This means when the signal to beat arrives, every single cell in the chamber contracts in perfect synchrony. It's an all-or-nothing team effort. This creates a powerful, uniform ringing motion to pump the blood. But, where does that signal come from? This is the second unique part of its design, pacemaker cells. Your heart doesn't need your brain to tell it to beat. It has its own internal metronome, a tiny cluster of cells called the sinoatrial, or SA, node. It generates its own electricity, setting the rhythm for your entire life. This is called autorhythmicity. In fact, as researchers continue to study this system, such as in a 2020 review in the journal Cells, they are constantly amazed at the complexity and reliability of this tiny spark that keeps us all going. So we have a perfectly synchronized team, with its own internal metronome. But how does it power this constant, coordinated beat? Secret number 2. This, right here, is the key to why the heart is tireless. In a word, mitochondria. You probably remember from biology class that mitochondria are the power plants of the cell. They take fuel and oxygen and turn them into ATP, the body's energy currency. Well, if your skeletal muscle is a small town with a few power plants, your heart is a sprawling metropolis with a power plant on every corner. Let's look at the numbers. In a typical skeletal muscle cell, mitochondria might make up 2 to 5% of the cell's volume. In a cardiac muscle cell, they take up 25 to 35% of the volume. This isn't just a small upgrade, it's a profound biological commitment. The heart is fundamentally built to be an aerobic engine. It is designed to use oxygen to create a massive, continuous, uninterrupted supply of energy. It's not designed for short bursts of anaerobic work like your sprinting muscles. It's designed for the ultimate marathon, a marathon that lasts a lifetime. It is built, at a cellular level, never to run out of power. Secret number 3. But an engine, even the world's best, is useless without fuel. And this is where the heart's genius truly shines. When you do an intense workout, your muscles primarily burn glucose or sugar. When that process gets overwhelmed, you produce lactic acid. That's what causes the burn and the muscle fatigue that forces you to stop. Your heart looks at that system and thinks, that's messy, inefficient, and unreliable. So, it doesn't use glucose as its main fuel. Under normal, resting conditions, the heart gets 60 to 90% of its energy from fat. That's right. Your heart is a fat-burning machine. Why? Because fatty acids are an incredibly dense, slow-burning, and clean fuel. Your body has an almost limitless supply of it, even in very lean individuals. Burning fat aerobically, in all those mitochondria, produces a massive amount of ATP with almost no fatiguing byproducts. No lactic acid. No burn. No fatigue. But here's the flex fuel part. The heart is also incredibly adaptable. If you just ate a meal and blood sugar is high, it will happily use glucose. If you are in ketosis or fasting, it will thrive on ketones. It can even suck up the lactate produced by your skeletal muscles during a workout and use that for fuel. It's the ultimate recycler. This concept, as outlined in research like a 2018 review from Nature Reviews Cardiology, is known as metabolic flexibility, and it's a key sign of a healthy, resilient heart. Secret number 4. So, it has the power, it has the fuel, but does it ever rest? It beats all day long. The answer is yes. It takes thousands of tiny micro naps all day. A heartbeat has 2 parts. Systole, which is the contraction, the squeeze, and diastole, which is the relaxation, when the chambers fill back up with blood. Here's the critical part: at a normal heart rate, the rest phase, or diastole, is actually longer than the work phase. In that tiny fraction of a second, 2 amazing things happen. First, the muscle fibers themselves relax. They get a break. Second, and most importantly, the heart eats. Your heart has its own dedicated, VIP blood supply called the coronary arteries. These are the arteries that sit on the surface of the heart. Unlike any other artery in the body, they get their main blood flow during the rest phase. Think about how smart that is. The heart contracts, pushing blood to the entire body, then it rests. And in that moment of rest, it allows itself to be fed first, filling its own arteries with fresh, oxygen-rich blood. It's a brilliant, self-preserving design. Secret number 5. This entire incredible system, the electrical wiring, the power plants, the fuel lines, it all depends on the raw materials we give it. Your heart is desperate for specific nutrients to keep this system running. Let's cover the big 4. First, magnesium. I call this the relaxation mineral. If calcium is the on switch that tells a muscle to contract, magnesium is the off switch that tells it to relax. You need magnesium for that rest phase to even happen. It's essential for maintaining a healthy rhythm. Second, potassium. This is the electrical mineral. It works in a delicate dance with sodium to create the electrical gradient that allows those pacemaker cells to fire correctly. It's the battery for your heart's battery. Third, coenzyme Q10, or company Q10. This is the spark plug. You can have all the fuel and all the power plants in the world, but you need company Q10 to ignite the reaction that creates energy. It is absolutely essential for mitochondrial function, and the research backs this up. A 2021 meta-analysis published in Cardiovascular Drugs and Therapy found that company Q10 supplementation significantly improved heart function in patients with heart failure. And fourth, omega-3 fatty acids. These are the inflammation tamers. They are critical for supporting a healthy inflammatory response, maintaining the smooth lining of your blood vessels, and helping to manage triglycerides, a type of fat in your blood. The evidence here is powerful. The landmark 2019 REDUCE-IT trial, published in the prestigious New England Journal of Medicine, showed that a high-dose, purified form of EPA, an omega-3, dramatically reduced the risk of major cardiovascular events in high-risk patients. So, let's bring this all together. Here is the doctor's verdict. The heart's tireless nature isn't magic, it's just superior engineering. It's not one thing, but a system of solutions. Its unique design, those intercalated discs, means it works as one perfect, unified team. Its incredible power, that massive mitochondrial density, means it's built to never run out of aerobic energy. And its smart metabolism, its preference for fat as fuel, means it never hits the wall or builds up fatiguing byproducts. It is an aerobic, fat-burning, self-powering, self-feeding, and self-healing marvel. This muscle is the baseline of your entire life. It is the metronome for every single second you are here. It works for you, it never asks for a day off, and our job is simply to work with it. Watch this video suggestion, it was especially picked for you. Also share, comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. It helps a ton with the algorithm. Remain tuned for future videos to empower your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.